Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For tracks, obviously. On the lot.
became steel resistant.
Hello everyone, welcome to another one of our little record time tutorials where we will have Curtis from RecordTime running us through some of the modules that are available in their software. Curtis, thanks for joining us today.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me.
No worries. All right, so what is the module that we're going to be looking at today?
So today we're going to have a quick look at the plant management or plant manager module, which is the system or the part of the system that we use to record regos, insurance, and all your servicing on all your plant and equipment.
Great, awesome. So this would be very handy for people that have anything from one bit of equipment to multiple bits of equipment, yeah?
That's exactly right. Yeah, there's no limit to the number of plants and equipment that we have in RecordTime. So yeah, the possibilities are unlimited, so to speak.
All right, let's go. Let's run through it.
Perfect. So again, as we open up the RecordTime dashboard on your computer, we're going to click up to the employee and plant management module. Then we're going to jump down to manage plant. As you can see here, we've got a nice user-friendly dashboard with the plant and equipment that Ivan's got added in to his system here for our test account that we're looking at today. We can see we've got 3 different bits of equipment. We've got 2 excavators and a nice Toyota Hilux ute. As you're adding in all your plants and equipment, you can add in your make, your model, registration, plant hours, and then also see on the dashboard here the expiry date of insurance or registration. When they start to go yellow or red, you know that they're coming up and they're going to be due for renewal soon. Now we're going to click on and view the Cabelco excavator and see the information that we've got added in here. Now up the top we can see we've got our different tabs or different parts to the plant management module where we can see all of our pre-starts, scheduled maintenance, plant information, documents, and then settings. Also available is what we've also spoken about in the past is having folders for your documents or your pre-starts, which are available to be shared through a QR code placed on the side of your machine. Now, to start off with, we'll have a look at editing a plant or changing or updating the information, where you can add in plant name, plant number, make, model, all sorts of different information, as well as the purchase date, when you purchase the date, insurance, and if you were paying attention to our scheduler run through, the color of your machine is selected here, which is then showed in the scheduler when you select this plant or equipment for that task. Uploading a photo, as well as then adding in your identification and registration information, so engine numbers, serial numbers, rego expiry date, and then as well as managing the servicing and maintenance of the machine. Linking a pre-start checklist. So when you fill out the pre-start checklist on the mobile phone app, you select this machine, and then we will then record servicing based on the hours and or a date that we've allocated here in the system. For this service interval, yes,
Sorry, Curtis,
question?
can I just ask? Yeah, just question, sorry. Got to put my hand up.
Yep.
With the pre-starts, you can actually modify a pre-start to a particular machine. So is that what you're saying? You can actually make it's not just one pre-start for everything. It's like actually modified.
Yeah, correct. So we can have a generic pre-start for all your different machines, or we also have the ability to have a machine specific pre-start. So your 1.7 excavator is going to be different to a 5-ton, 13-ton, whatever you might have. They're also different to a Bobcat to a backhoe. So we can have machine specific pre-start checklists, which we specifically link to each machine for the servicing as well. So the service intervals for this machine have been added in at 500 hours or every 12 months. Now, if I don't want to do that and I want to service the machine more frequently, I change the service intervals to 250-hour intervals, and I update that there then. Previous service date, earlier in the year, so at a 12-month reminder, I'll receive an email 12 months from this date, or as my service hours go up, I'll also be receiving email and push notifications about servicing requirements on your machine. Now, up here as well, when a pre-start is submitted, we can see that the pre-starts are there allocated for this machine. We also get the docket ID number for the pre-start, the pre-start name, the registration of the vehicle or the plant, the date, hours, who the operator was, and then any notes or comments. And also we can click on one of these pre-starts, and that opens us up to the pre-start of the machine.
That's awesome.
Now,
Yep.
yep.
I was going to ask
You
you,
got-
so what about risk assessments? Like if you've got a risk assessment for that machine, can you
Yeah,
have that
so-
uploaded too?
Definitely. So we can either upload the risk assessment under the documents here. This is where you can also upload a physical copy of the insurance or rego documentation, or we can also go back to the general and we can go into the documents tab here where I can add in a folder or a file of information from my computer to have access through the machine QR code on the side of the machine if you choose to use that functionality.
That's so cool. So when you turn up onto site, and often this happens, you know, you turn up and the first thing they say to you is, all right, we need all your documents for the machine. You can easily just open that on your phone and first of all, scan the QR code with your phone, and or open up the plant on your phone, and it will have obviously all that documentation there, isn't it? So you don't have to go and manually look for it.
That's exactly right. So each of these folders can also have a QR code associated with them. So the client or the customer can also scan the QR code on the side of the machine, or yes, you can have access to these folders through the mobile phone app yourself as well.
That's awesome. No more looking for the documents behind the seat that have fallen down or full of dust and half torn apart, and then you get there and it's out of date because you didn't check it for the last 2 years. Yeah, it's so
That's
good.
exactly right. That's exactly right. So, and then back to the home screen of the plant management, adding in a new plant, nice and simple. We click the plus button. We can go through and add all the information in there for a new plant. Or then if we're searching and filtering, we want to find particular machine. If you're someone who's got more than the 3 bits of equipment, you can search and filter for different options. We can also then look for categories. So we can look for the type of vehicle, so we can find all of my excavators. We can then look for the make and then search for certain makes as well. So using the system and finding the plant and equipment in the system is nice and easy as well.
Yeah. And what about if they do ask for a copy of the service history of a machine? Is there like a report that we can generate out of this for each machine?
Yeah, correct. We can use the docketing module, which we spoke about earlier, to create a service report or service history. We can either create a service report if you're doing your own servicing and what you've changed, all the filters, the oils, whatever maintenance you've done, or we can also upload photos of your mechanic or your maintenance team's reports that they've done and put them into the system as well.
That's amazing. So good. I love the system. No, very good. Very, very good. All right. Curtis, thank you very much for running through this module with us. Guys, I reckon you really need to get onto this stuff. It will make your life so much easier. And, you know, you don't need to be running around looking for paperwork anymore. If you want more information on this product, RecordTime, I'll have all the info on the description. And thank you for joining us, Curtis. Thanks for running through it.
Not a problem. Have a good day.
See you, everyone. Take care.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For tracks, obviously. On the lot.
He became steel resistant.